I welcome everybody. So we are resuming our session, and today's objective is to discuss. Uh, we are going to get started with data IQ, and we will understand how do we perform data collection and integrations, data preparations, descriptive analytics, predictive machine learning. These stages we will be implementing using data IQ tool. Okay. On this stage, data collection and integration, we have to connect databases. In case if we want to implement a RAG, we can connect documents, emails, CRM systems, and any kind of data, whichever is required for analysis, and then pre-processing that data and finally extracting insights out of it to take the respective actions. Okay. So let's get started with data IQ. So the data IQ is available on this website, dataiku.com. I'm sharing the link with you on chat. Sir, you can also parallelly go with this instruction with me so that this system can be set up on your machine also. So on the website, before we get started, I have already shared the link to install Data IQ on Windows. And here we can quickly download the installer. You can click on this. And once you click on this, you will see that installer, downloaded on machine. So I've got this Data IQ Launcher set up, and I'm going to get started with the installation. And then we will discuss about Data IQ tool and what are its benefits and how we can make the best use of it. So I'm going to start this launcher, which is a Data IQ Launcher setup.exe file. So the installation is simple. Eventually, as Data IQ already mentions that they have not built Data IQ for Windows by default. It was meant to work on Linux machines, but eventually they have exported one version for testing on local Windows. We also have a trial available, but it is for 14 days. So I believe it is better to install it on local machine so that we can do relevant, projects, and we can use it for longer period as well. And the community version, which we will be setting up on our local machine, we don't need to pay for it. We can eventually use it for any number of projects which we want to implement. So the setup we're going to do. The setup is simple. Next, install. And here we're going to launch. The setup is complete. Yes, we are going to install Dataiku DSS. DSS stands for Data Science Studio. Actually, they named this tool as Dataiku Data Science Studio. But now they call this as Data IQ platform. So I'll take you there in order to show you what the platform offers. So it says one platform for enterprise AI success. We can use Data IQ for analytics, development of models, building AI agents, and we can, export this to enterprise AI, where we can run orchestrated multi-agent systems. We can, perform observability, visibility, and it provides us access to all the possible controls for development of AI systems. So here what they say is this diagram describes that we can build, agents here. We can have generative AI. We can implement workflows. We can prepare data. We can analyze data. We can export that to machine learning. Similarly, we can deploy and govern the data, where we can have guardrails. We can monitor these models. We can evaluate those models, and we can have a registry of different models as per different use cases. So Data IKU helps businesses implement the AI technology and solve the respective business problems. So this is what they offer, and you can accelerate your AI success with Data IKU. And we are going to use various offerings of Data IKU like visual agents, code agents, and many more. So let me just get back here. The data download is around 97% done. So a good set of organizations are also using their services. Data IQ facilities are also available on Anthropic, AWS, Azure, Databricks, Google Cloud, Mistral AI, NVIDIA, OpenAI. So it has all these integrations available. Data IQ is also used across different industries like financial services, life sciences, manufacturing, retail, utilities, public sector. And there are a lot of organizations, those who are using it. So here I think you can see their customers somewhere here, maybe. So I think they have a lot of customers. You can read their success stories here, maybe. So I think this is for Johnson and Johnson, but there are many consumers which use Data IQ. So we are also going to use it and see how we can make the best use of Data IQ tools in order to perform data collection, data preparations, followed by performing descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive analytics. Finally, exporting models and then testing those models, integrating those models for enterprise use cases. So this is what we will be doing. Let the extraction completes. So DSS has this facility of exporting the visual recipes into Python, Java, and various other language. So in case if you are working as a manager, you did certain AI implementation, and now you want a developer to take that implementation and implement it for you. So you can export that to programming code, and those respective developers can build upon it and can integrate into a real system as and where needed. So DSS offers this facility as well. Okay, so we are going to get started with a free edition of Dataiku, and we're going to install, let's say, Devanshu, enter your last name, enter your email ID, 007devansh@gmail.com, company, the talent grid, describe yourself, enter data analyst or anything like that. I agree, click on next. So here is the username and password, login and login. So we can quickly click on get started. So it will, we can use this ID, admin, and we can log in to Dataiku DSS. So now here the Dataiku has started. Okay. So what would you can enter some of the information like welcome to Dataiku. What would you like to do with Dataiku? We'll do analytics, we'll do model development, we'll do Gen AI. So we'll do all of that. Okay. So currently I'm selecting Gen AI. Uh, what domains are you involved? So first we would be doing risk and compliance, operations, supply chain, multiple projects we would be taking in. Initially, let's say predictive maintenance optimization would be our first project. So let's say we can start with manufacturing or so, anything like that we can take. What tools are you already familiar with? So let's say you can mention data, Excel, Alteryx, SAS, Nime, H2O, DBT, Snowflake, Vertex. There are so many tools which are here, which you can mention as per your understanding. And here we get, the interface to get started with Dataiku. So tomorrow onwards, we will get started with the new project here.